Were you impersonating an old haunted house door?
Jamie Blood.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Foley himself, Jamie Hughes.
Yeah. Good morning, Twentian. Squirrel on the wire.
What?
I'm gonna screw with your signals.
Watching TV, are you? Not anymore, bitch.
Now you got nuts in the brain. Literally nuts.
Get it? Squirrels like nuts, apparently, I guess.
No, I've seen
Fuck
my
if I know.
balls where they lie.
Wow.
Blue
Yeah.
skies. Good idea.
Blue skies shining at me, whether I like it or not.
Oh, I best get used to it for Saturday and Sunday. We worked a double for this week, well, for the Saturday, Sunday, so that's going to be fun. Oh, and Monday. Wow, straight away, that just slapped me in the face.
Enjoy that shit.
Oh, God, okay, that was
Right there.
just under
Yep.
the shade as well, so it's like right in the eyeball.
And definitely karate chops you in the face.
It's my Thursday today, and it is your Friday today.
So,
Do you think it's going to be busy at the office today?
Mondays can be, it's really dependent upon how things go. We'll see. I don't really, excuse me. Lord, pardon me.
Yawns are fucking addictive.
I don't really have like any sort of set way to know how the news will fall. So, which is kind of one of the more interesting parts of this job.
I just see it as long as there's one Pokemon Go news, then you know it's going to be a smooth work day.
I guess.
I mean, how many times have we had Pokemon Go news, which has been either a patch update, a bug, or the hackers being hacked?
Well, I mean, it's still got a few other countries yet to release. There's always some news there, whether if the game updates, things like that. So it's going to be a newsmaker. I mean, it's a big thing. People like it. People want to read about it. People love it. People love to hate it. So it's just it's going to draw attention. You got to write about what draws attention. So that's definitely one of them. But yeah, no, it's a phenomenon. You don't get a lot of those in the news and gaming too often.
No.
So yeah, gonna capitalize. People can like to, as long as people like to read about it. And No Man's Sky has been another thing too. That's been another big newsmaker.
No Man's Sky, No Man's Saved.
Like what?
Well, because of the new patch, so everything that was saved up, or
Oh right, yeah, okay, gotcha.
I don't know. That's what.
Follow you.
No, that's what my recent vlog was called, No Man's Saved, because of the No Man's Sky thing. Plus, as well, I like, what you call it? One of the advertisements I saw on Facebook was called No Man's Sky being 500,000 people played the game, 500,000 images shared on Facebook and stuff from the game. And I'm like, they're gonna mean nothing.
No, it's gonna be big. I don't know that it's gonna quite hit the level of hype it got for some people. Pretty sure I've talked about this before,
No.
but
I know you're excited for it before.
I'm excited, but I also my expectations are pretty low. I mean, I'm looking forward to just flying around and exploring planets and seeing how the trade stuff works. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't think it's going to be like a life-changing sort of event.
No.
Technically, though, it is a game changer. As far as from a technical standpoint, from a gameplay design standpoint, It is absolutely a new plateau.
I'll be interested to see on how it looks as well. You know, when I get a chance to play it as well.
The tech that they've used to generate the 18 quintillion planets, individual 18 quintillion planets that have all been created as part of this algorithm that they have, that has the potential to change online gaming. If this engine of theirs, you know, if they work out an engine that can be, you know, sold or, you know, offered to other game companies, that means online games can be built at humongous scales with incredible amounts of random generation
and a decrease on load times as well.
Exactly, at an open universe without any load whatsoever. That is absolutely just completely changes the landscape. I mean, not just for an exploration game, for any type of game. If they can populate random enemies to spawn in the game world or something, it's just, there's a lot of potential. So
it'll be interesting to see how that picks up.
I'm looking forward to seeing how that works, but as far as the actual game itself, as far as No Man's Sky directly, I'm looking forward to it, but if it,
like, low expectations.
If it succeeds in the whole enjoying exploration, then I'm happy. I'm perfectly satiated. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's actually probably gonna be kind of boring and samey after a little while. Like trading and resource harvesting, I think that part of the game is going to be very, very grindy and one note.
Yeah.
Because the crafting and the stuff like that doesn't really seem to be breaking any molds there. You go out to a planet, you zap your laser resources, and you go into your ship and fly somewhere else, and you just kind of dart around back and forth. So the trade really feels kind of But you know what? I mean, I say that, but when I played EVE Online, I genuinely got a great sense of enjoyment and even relaxation in a weird way when I was just going out and mining freaking eating space rocks.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it's like. Can you make your own ship, or
you can build your own ship from schematics? You can't build it from the ground up, like you can't individually, but yes, I mean there's
customize each part. So cockpits this, blazers this, wings.
Yeah, there's some like parts that can be used to enhance. I don't know how much of a change visually, but there are a variety of different ships that you can draw from or pilot. Yeah. So you know, that's another thing. I'm pretty sure that the level of customization is probably small as far as visually. Now you can give it better weapons, better armor, this and that, the other thing. And there's a variety of different ships available, but you can't like build one from scratch. If you're looking for something like that, you actually probably should want to look at Dual Universe. That literally has a voxel technology where you build a ship from pieces like a Minecraft.
Oh.
Except it's not blocky, you know. So the voxel engine is a lot more sophisticated. The ships look better, but yeah, you can. There's some set pieces like the shape of a cockpit, like the engine, but like the wings, but like the body and the arrangement of where those fall, that's completely individually built from the ground up. You place blocks, and blocks.
See, that reminds me of the gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts.
It's exactly like that, except the yeah. Actually, you know what? No, that's strong. That's a very good comparison. Yeah, it's precisely like.
You do good.
You do good. It's precisely like the gummy ship from Kingdom Hearts. Yes.
Awesome. Can I go home?
No.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Yeah. Just gonna do a couple of hours of this, but I know one thing for sure. After work. Checking the schedule for this week, and yeah, you know, when I don't know if I already said it now, but I'm working. Well, I've already told you I'm working the double for Saturday and Sunday. Didn't know if I was doing, well, for next Tuesday if I was going to have a day off there for, you know, one of the other reps to do the double there. I don't know if I said that was going to happen. Well, I lied. So apparently they put me down for this week that I'm going to be working today till 2:30. Then from Tuesday to Thursday I've got off, and I'll be back in on Friday, then working the double then for Saturday and Sunday. And then back to normal then with opening on Monday again. That's going to be... Well, at least I got like a 3-day weekend now that anything else. Well, the problem is now it's like... Because I was thinking, oh, I got a plan in my head. I'm like, I'll do the voice acting stuff next week and just relax. No, I'm going to push that forward. I think that's definitely one thing I will need to do as well is... well, first of all, I need to change the sign on here. But second of all, next paycheck or so, I want to budget out and see if I can find more voice acting equipment needed. So, definitely mic stand, pop shield, and if so, one of those like milk carton pads, you know, for the wall. So, I'll look into that when time comes. Right now, let's see. This week's flavoured water that we have is pineapple and mint infusion. Very nice, very invigorating. And made from our Wildflower restaurant, which is upstairs in the lodge. Only here at Turning Stone Casino. Yeah. I would love them just to say, Jim, could you be more than happy now just to plug more of our stuff? We'll pay you extra for that. Yeah. Ice cream salad! I'm slowly waking up, I need a cup of tea. A couple of hours later, we're being 7:30 odd. Yeah, I kind of dozed off. Dozed off, oh, taco was good. Taco was good. Taco was good. Oh, see, it was just so nice to have that little nap. Although I'm still feeling a little bit nappy. So, I don't know exactly. Yeah. Right now I gotta do some editing. Indeed. I'll talk to you. Right, so 3 in the morning, just finished watching the credits and stuff. Still a little bit wow to what was going on. Sorry, looking up there. But this was something, definitely something, this, because, you know, I just wanted to jump on, play a bit of RP with the guild and stuff, just enjoy, but, you know, as soon as I came in, you know, apparently it must have been early access and stuff, because boom, I'm jumped straight into this chapter for Knights of the Fallen Empire, and I'm like, oh my god. So I had a message him, I was like, oh my god, you know, this chapter, you know, if you guys don't mind, I'm not going to give any spoilers. I'm sitting here, guys, I'm not going to give spoilers on what this chapter about, but definitely it was like, oh my god, you know, and they said, okay, go. So I did, and then they were like, oh my god, what happened? I was like, I can't say anything because it was so freaking... But I will say this though, this is obviously like a spoiler just in case, but this chapter that's come out now, this is like the last one, this is the last chapter for this expansion of Knights of the Fallen Empire, and I'm going to say this now for BioWare, my hats are off to you guys, because this was definitely a climatic chapter closer for this expansion pack, because it's like the same thing with Final Fantasy XIV before we had Heavenswood. It was just, you did not expect anything you thought was going to happen to happen. So, you know, it's like, okay, I've just made this choice, blah blah blah, but then all of a sudden, boom, this happened. And you're like, what the actual fuck? And this is what this chapter was for this battle, because this was a big turn of events of what's happened. And if you know, from following all the way up to this point now, and with your character, you're thinking, how would my character do these things now because you've been through it, you know what choices you've made, and then you come to these points now for this big event, and you're thinking, Christ, how am I going to decide? And literally, they were like, I'll be honest, there was one time just before the end in which it was, they put me in a two-choice position, and I froze. I had no idea on what I was going to do, because I thought, oh my god, you know, because I didn't want to do the whole make the one choice, watch the cutscene, and then if I don't like it, escape and then play that cutscene again. No, I'd rather take my chance, pull the trigger, and just let it play out and not go back and change it. Just do it that way. And it literally froze me up, because I thought, oh my god, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this choice? This is ridiculous. If I do this, this is going to happen. If I choose this other choice, something else is going to happen. Either way, it was wow. I mean, like I said, it's only just early access. I don't want to give out all the spoilers of like what the actual hell has happened in this chapter, you know, only being that this is the last one for this expansion pack. And for me personally, from the choices I made now, I'm thinking, oh god, with Deaglon, because I feel more confident with Deaglon, my main Sith, my main character in which I've been with now for so many years. And with these choices now, this is mainly about him. You know, I can go back with my alt characters, Jedis, bounty hunters and stuff, and do choices, but with Deaglon, it's like I'm slowly feeling that regret that some of the choices I made now are going to full on bite me in the ass when the next expansion comes out this fall, which is the Path to the Eternal Throne. And how I'm going to decide at the very end what the call is, I don't know. It is freaking mind blown to it. And again, BioWare, this is a real game changer, literally, from, you know, the days of Old Republic with their story. But, you know, for this expansion, this is a full BioWare game as it was previously, because they've done it right, and they got me hooked now to stay on till fall, till the new expansion comes out and get it, and then continue on playing that story then, and seeing what is the destiny of Deaglon. And again, I'm just literally sitting here now, I'm still thinking in my head now what's happened, and my brain is still thinking, I feel as though some choices were good, but some of them I may feel that they are going to haunt me for a good while with Deaglon. But that's for when the expansion comes out. But anyway guys, I'm going to call it a night, get editing, get this one up and such. But thank you so much guys for watching today's video. I know it hasn't been that much eventful. It was basically with work and falling asleep and stuff. I didn't get that much sleep. I know I'm not going to get that much sleep tonight as well, but thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and if you have and you loved what you saw and you like what you saw, then don't forget as always to like and subscribe, and we shall see you tomorrow for a brand spanking new day, and hopefully it will be better than the rest. So until then, take it easy guys. Nostar. Bloody hell, that God.